today. I welcome one and all. The program will begin in next 5 minutes. Please be seated.
सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Thank you, children, for bringing down divine blessing on all of us. Our chief guests, Srimati Naganandini ji, Mamatha ma'am, Sabita ma'am, and all the coordinators of Shraddha blog to light the lamp of knowledge.
Tvam kalyanam arogyam dhana sampadaha shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhana sampadaha shatru buddhi vinashaya दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते दीपज्योतिः परब्रह्मा दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् धनसम्पदः आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Thank you all. Now, I request Srimati Hemanta and Srimati Darshini to welcome all the dignitaries.
With great pleasure, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Srimati Naganandini ji, Senior Art of Living teacher. I would like to welcome all the grandparents, parents, and other extended family members for being here. I would like to welcome Shri Raviprakash, Chief Administrator at SSRVM Trust, Shri B.G. Raviprakash, Administrator at SSRVM Trust, members of the School Managing Committee, Shri Shivakumar ji. I also would like to welcome committee members and all the AOL teachers.
We are delighted to offer a hearty welcome to our beloved principal, Srimati Mamatha Raviprakash, our Vice Principal, Shri Bhagwan Sir, and Headmistress, Srimati Sabita Shetty. We heartily welcome you all to our annual day. Always endeared itself to imparting values to children, which is an important and indispensable parameter in their holistic development. As our Puja Gurudev says, if you are on the right path with the truth, you will always be victorious. With his quote and blessings, we would like to begin our program, Raja Rama.
Let us all be immersed in the story of our beloved Lord Rama, which is soulful, entertaining, inspiring, and didactic. Jai Shri Ram.
I would request Srimati Rashmi to present the annual report now. you, ma'am. I now hand over the mic to Srimati Bhavani and Srimati Rashmi for something very exciting.
To announce the Decadians and Double Decadians. We are thrilled to acknowledge, appreciate, and honor some of our dear fellow colleagues for their tireless efforts and contribution to the growth of our esteemed institution. Now I request Mamatha ma'am to come on the dais along with our chief guest.
We are grateful for your 10 years and continued dedication, commitment and hard work. We would like to congratulate you all for completing a decade of your great accomplishment. It is our pleasure to invite all our dear colleagues on stage to receive our token of love and appreciation. First, I would now like to call upon Srimati Arpita Saha. Cheers to you for a job well done. Your passion and dedication has brought you a long way. You have trained so many batches of grade 12 successfully. Congratulations on 10 years of Guru Seva.
Next, I call upon Srimati Bhagyalakshmi. It is so amazing to see your professional growth. You are smart, dedicated, creative and hardworking. Your passion for Bhagavad Gita and special talent in chanting shlokas is commendable. You have been imparting the same to the students also. Congratulations on your 10 years of Guru Seva.
I request Srimati Sharda Meenakshi to come on stage. She is our human encyclopedia. She is among the most dedicated faculties. We could not have imagined a library so fully functioning if it is not for you. You are such a passionate reader and you also ensure that the students read. And your storytelling technique is a great virtue that you have. Congratulations on your 10 years of Guru Seva. The most special mention of our beloved headmistress Srimati Sabita Shetty. You have served from the time of inception of the school and have witnessed the school grow to greater heights. You have been the most trusted associate of a principal and the entire family of SSRVM Bangalore North. You have, with great courage and elegance, embraced challenges and have nurtured children and teachers. You have been a great guide and inspiration to many things through solid 20 years. Congratulations, ma'am, on completing 20 years of Guru Seva.
Sabita ma'am needs a bigger round of applause for her 20 years of completion. I call upon Srimati Mallika Mahadevi on the stage.
Give ma'am this.
Jai Gurudev. You cannot imagine the school without her. One of the greatest pillars of the school. She has been with us for 20 long years. A very dedicated person who takes a lot of responsibility. She needn't be told. Yeah? And, her passion, her growth in this organization has been phenomenal. A mother of 2 beautiful daughters and a mother to many students. A big round of applause to Sabita ma'am, a passionate educator. And now for Mallika Mahadevi. Yes. Mallika joined the school 21 years back actually as a young mother. Her daughter was just 1 year old. And her growth with the school. Yes. She's a postgraduate. Yes. And again, you cannot imagine this place without Mallika Mahadevi. Her dedication, her sincerity, and her observation skills. Her observation is so high, her sense of responsibility. Amazing. I am very proud to be associated with both Mallika ma'am and Sabita ma'am. And they are my best friends because we've seen the school grow together. Yeah.
Mallika Mahadevi, you have been with the school for 20 years and have been supporting the school wholeheartedly, right from looking after the safety of the students to maintaining the cleanliness of the school. The amount of affection and friendliness that you have shown to the children is unimaginable. Congratulations on your 20 years of Guru Seva. Congratulations to all the decadians and the double decadians in their Guru Seva. Thank you, Jai Gurudev.
Thank you, Srimati Bhavani ma'am and Srimati Rashmi ma'am. It is indeed an honor and privilege that we have Srimati Naganandini ji with us. I request Srimati Nagasmita to introduce our guest.
Jai Gurudev. Naganandini ji is an example of what a person can achieve when there is grace of Gurudev Shri Shri Ravishankar ji. She is a completely self-made woman who achieved professional success as a celebrated LIC development officer and also a renowned senior art of living teacher for more than 2 decades. She was just 16 when she met Gurudev Shri Shri Ravishankar ji for the first time and has been lucky to receive the knowledge of Sudarshana Kriya and Siddhi Sutra directly from him. She has dedicated the last 4 decades of her life to spiritual practices, sadhana, satsang, and seva by bringing deep knowledge to thousands of people as a teacher of the Happiness Program, Sahaj Samadhi Meditation Program, Shri Shri Yoga Program, and Advanced Meditation Program. She is a part of the committee which administers the Mysore Ashram and has served the Art of Living organization in various capacities. It is a special day for her today as her 2 lovely granddaughters studying in SSRVM BN are part of the celebrations today. I request you to share a few words with us, ma'am.
A beautiful good evening to everybody. Jai Gurudev. Respected Principal Mamatha Raviprakash ji, esteemed faculty members and other staff, parents and beloved students here. Gurudev Shri Shri Ravishankar ji says, I quote, "Children by nature are multi-talented, multidisciplinary. It just calls for them to be provided with the right opportunity and a congenial atmosphere for them to be able to exhibit their innate potential in any of the fields, like be it sports, martial arts, academics, music, and dance." I end the quote. As I walk through the corridors and I am seeing here in this esteemed institution today, I could sense such positive energy and enthusiasm in the environment. Enthusiasm, we are already experiencing it, isn't it? It shows the hard work, creativity, and the dedication of the teachers and students. And I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Today is the day of celebration, a day to acknowledge and applaud the remarkable achievements of our young minds. Education is not merely about textbooks, exams, and the results. It is a journey of self-discovery, a path that helps shape not only your careers but also your character. Gurudev says, I quote, "Nurturing happens at two levels, wherein parents instill a sense of responsibility in their children, and secondly in the school. Educators and teachers just need to make sure that there is no groupism among students. A collective well-being enhances the broad-mindedness in our children, in our society, and mankind as a whole. One must learn to rejoice in others' victory too." I end the quote. Isn't it a powerful statement? You know, I enjoy my achievements. It's not a big thing. When I encourage, when I appreciate everybody else, whoever is achieving something, isn't it a great thing? What a Gurudev's vision he has given to us, you know. And I take this opportunity to say a few things to the parents. You know, in your busy schedule, in your busy life, don't forget to spend time with your children. And the moment they come home, you start talking about what all happened in the school bus, all that. And few more things like discipline. The other name is samskara. Let us all, you know, start our day, pratasmarane. You know, it's very important to say a few shlokas like Karagre Vasate Lakshmi Karamadhye Saraswati. Many of you may be doing it. But let us all start, those who have not yet started. You know, and then while taking bath, you know, Gange Cha, Yamune Chaiva, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmade, Sindhu, Kaveri, like remember all the holy rivers. And we are taking the bath with that holy water. Let us have the feeling. There they get so much of energy, isn't it? To start the day. And then puja, you know, it may not be very elaborative. Let them start with going down to the parents and offering some flowers to God and all that. You know, Gurudev says puja is, pu means fullness. Ja is born out of that. Whatever we feel, whenever we feel the gratitude, it is like offering those, gratefulness in the form of 16 steps of puja. You know, God has given us water to cleanse inside, outside, to nourish our own self. We also do, you know, achamaniyam, snanam samarpayami, all that. God has created lakhs and lakhs of flowers to give enjoyment to our eyes and then fragrance to our nose. You know, let us also offer some flowers with so much of gratefulness. And to quench our thirst and hunger, He has created so many like varieties of food items through cereals, fruits, vegetables. We also offer something. And every day, God is taking Arati through sun and moon around us. So we also do the Arati. You know, in the beginning of mantras, it is there. Oh God, you are here. Come into this idol. Come into this photo. I want to play with you. We all played, na? Appa amman aata now chikmaklidag aata adidivalva, imitation. The same thing. You know, doing this, and then at the end, oh God, I have played with you enough. Come back to your place. That is my heart. You know, that's how in Mahanarayana Upanishad it says, na, aham, aham, ahamiti, hrudaya guhara madhya. You know, God is where? He is here in every one of us. Experiencing, not only experiencing, you know, our own self, you know, making children understand this is very important. And then making them to, you know, encourage them to do small garden, to keep a garden. You know, that gives them so much of, you know, enthusiasm and love for the, you know, plants, everything. Love for the life it gives. Okay. And then respect each other's feeling. Nowadays, this has become so prominent. You know, intellect has become so prominent, and then feelings are coming down, emotional bondage is coming down. You know, if your parents are there, if something happens in the house, don't quarrel in front of the children. Don't demean them. Don't disrespect the other, you know, partner. You know, all of us, we know, as human beings, we know everybody has good qualities and bad qualities. Because, you know, the moment mother gives the love, you know, that nurtures the child. At the same time, my father's presence in life gives them security. Both are needed. You know, if you have differences, sort it out later. Don't quarrel in front of the children. It's my humble appeal to all of you. And one more thing, don't keep on telling them, do this, do that, without you doing that. Children never follow your words. They follow your acts and actions. It's very important. You know, other day I was seeing on the Facebook, there's one thing called creative creatures. You know, in that it says, if I say something now, okay, that affects 500 billion light years dura iro, you know, Milky Way type irbodu, stars irbodu, solar system irbodu, it affects that. When we start, you know, giving children all these samskaras and make them feel positive all the time, you know, we can create a beautiful, most wonderful society, isn't it? And to the teachers also, I always feel to take care of one or two children, grandchildren, I feel so tired. I always feel hats off to them. You know, it's an impossible task to manage so many children. And children are not like earlier days, 40, 50 years. They were so dull-headed and all that, many of them, isn't it? Now with this age only, they are very active, very enthusiastic. It's very difficult to manage them. And my sincere appeal to all the teachers, take time for yourself. You know, take rest. You know, make more and more energetic by doing sadhana every day. Okay, few more things. To the parents and teachers once again, your role in nurturing these young minds cannot be overstated. You are the architects of their dream, the guiding light that help them navigate their complexities of life. I need not talk about complexities. Every one of us, we know all this. You are not just educators. You are the custodians of our values and cultural heritage. Your guidance and mentorship are invaluable in shaping the individuals who will contribute positively to society. It's also a moment of pride and happiness for me to see my lovely granddaughters Aditi and Nidhishri, who are the students of this esteemed school, perform on the stage today. To conclude, I applaud Shri Ravishankar Vidya Mandir, Bangalore North, for nurturing not just academically proficient individuals, but also compassionate and culturally aware citizens. May the student of today grow to become leaders who carry the torch of human values and culture with pride. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you. Take it away.
Thank you, ma'am, for your precious words. Now, I would like to call upon our principal, Srimati Mamatha Raviprakash. Your presence adds distinguished touch. We eagerly await to hear your inspiring words.
Jai Gurudev. A warm welcome again to all the parents, grandparents, and all the extended family members, the families of the Decadians. A warm welcome to the family of the Decadians and the double Decadians. But for your support and your encouragement, your spouses couldn't have served this institution for 10 years and 20 long years. So a big round of applause to the families of the Decadians and the double Decadians. Yeah. So a beautiful evening, a beautiful theme. And before I begin, I would like to thank all the parents for your continued support, encouragement, and cooperation with the school. You know, the school and the home, we need to work together as a team. Yeah, so thank you, dear parents, for always being with us and supporting us. And Naganandini, madam, your pearls of wisdom were just amazing. Something that directly touched everybody's hearts. And it's the reality, the fact. Thank you so much, ma'am, for, bringing out all those, points. Yeah. And the program put up today by the children of the Shraddha Block. Let me tell you, dear parents, Shraddha Block is our pride. A beautiful place, a lovely place, where the young little ones are being nurtured, nourished. It's an amazing place, and it's wonderful just to go to that place. You all know, when your children have been studying here, our pedagogy, our methodology is all based on what Puja Gurudev Shri Shri Ravishankar ji has given us. Broaden the vision, deepen the roots is our vision statement. So all the activities that happen in the school, it could be a simple class assembly, a celebration, or a co-curricular activity. Everything is based on this particular vision statement, broaden the vision and deepen the roots. That's why, all our annual day celebrations, sports day, they're all theme-based, wherein the children are instilled with a sense of pride for their culture, tradition, and heritage. At the same time, Gurudev says they should be deep-rooted in their culture and tradition. At the same time, they need to be very versatile and be abreast with whatever is happening around the world. He says they should be very comfortable in a simple, ordinary field in a village of India, and equally comfortable in a ballroom in Paris. So that is the sort of versatility our children need to have. That's why broaden the vision and deepen the roots. So you've all been experiencing the education here, the 5 aspects of education through which your children are learning. Activity-based, experiential, more than anything joyful. So why do we say learning in SSRVM is joyful? Yeah, because when is it joyful? When they experience something, when they do something hands-on. Experiential learning is what brings joy. And we focus on concepts, communication skills, as you all know. And our education here is absolutely comprehensive and holistic. We've always been the harbingers and the torchbearers of education system itself, I would say. See, like SSRVM Trust itself, SSRVM itself is in the 25th year. And all our schools are about 22, 23 years old. For the past 22, 23 years, the holistic learning that our children have been learning is what is recommended in NEP and NCF. That's why I said we have always been the torchbearers and harbingers of education in India. I think we need a big round of applause. All that is possible only because this knowledge has come to us from His Holiness, Pujya Gurudev Shri Shri Ravishankar ji. You know, Socrates says, education is kindling of a flame and not filling of a vessel. That's exactly what's happening in SSRVM itself. You know, the foundational stage, the age 3 to 7, is the most impressionable stage. They learn very, very fast. Their learning is very quick. Yes? So, the amount of concepts, the activities that they get now remains with them lifelong. Not just their concepts, but also the values that they get. And that's exactly what, you know, through stories, through anecdotes, through enactment, a lot of values and concepts are being imparted to the children very, very effortlessly. You know, there's no need of any effort for the children to learn all these things. You know, communication skills are very important. See, we see a big decline in the right communication in people. You all agree with me? See, they know everything. They have the concepts. But what is very important is expressing it. So that's why right from that tender age of 3, we focus on communication skills along with concepts. Yes, with the other aspects of education as well. So when it comes to communication, the right speech, the right expression, for all these things, the right thought process is what is important. Unless and otherwise, you know, the thought process. See, thoughts keep coming and going. It is the function of the mind to think. But what is important is the process of thinking, the thought process. Only if that is right, can the expression be right. Yeah? See, listening. It all begins with listening. Unless a person is good with listening, unless a person is good with the listening skills, the thoughts do not go on the right track. Yeah? See, now we live in a world, we live in an era where technology and gadgets have become an inseparable part of our lives. So much so, in the lives of the children as well. The children need a mobile or a tab even to eat, to sleep. Even children who are less than 1 year old. The mentor of Sri Sri Ravi, of course, Gurudev has given us the methodology, the pedagogy, but the person who has mentored all the Sri Sri Ravishankar Vidya Mandirs is Swami Surya Padaji. I mean, very popularly known as China, a great educator. He once very beautifully said that technology should be an extension of senses. I repeat, technology should be an extension of senses and it should not become an extinction of senses. So now that's exactly what we are seeing. Extinction of senses. You know, there is something called as the responding time. When an instruction is given to the children or whatever, the time taken for them to respond. So I'm sure all of you would have experienced that the time taken by the children to respond to anything that we say is becoming longer and longer. Yeah? Instructions need to be repeated. Yeah? So, as far as possible, giving them hands-on activities. Something that would be an extension of their senses and not extinction, reducing their screen time, reducing their gadget time, is really going to help and take the children a long, long way. Yeah? See, there are so many, you know, there's something called as the 21st century skills that NEP and NCF is talking about. So, you know, creativity, collaboration, critical thinking, all these, innovation, these are very, very, very important 21st century skills. See, there is something called as the Industrial Revolution 4.0 that is setting in. Yeah? So, most of our children are not being trained for the jobs or for what they are going to do once the Industrial Revolution 4.0 is fully set. So, giving them those skills, 21st century skills of creativity, critical thinking, awareness, innovation is very important. And for that, what we call for is extension of senses. Listening, yeah? And, you know, like Naganandini ji was rightly telling, spending quality time with the children, you know, do what you do. You know, like long time back, I think it was 21 years back, a parent came and he was very furious. Okay, he came and had a big grievance. So he said, you know, I come back home and I ask my daughter, what did you do in school? And my daughter asks me, you tell me first what you did in your office, then I'll tell you what I did in school today. It is very simple. If we want our children to listen to us, we have to listen to them. It's just a little extension of what ma'am said. Yeah? And very important, if we listen to them today, they will listen to us tomorrow. If we listen to them when they are 5, 6, 7, and 8, they will listen to us when they become 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, as simple as that. Yeah, and reading skills. You know, I always insist on reading skills. Again, reading is another thing that sets the thought process on the right track. During the foundational stage, it is very important for the children to read, learn to read. They have to learn to read now, because if they learn to read now, they will read to learn later. If they don't learn to read now, they will not read to learn later. So that's the reason why, you know, to get the children to good communication skills, we have introduced something called as Karadi Path in the school, which really is a very, very good, what do you say? It's such good input for their listening, speaking skills, reading skills. See, if they listen, they read, and they speak, they automatically write well. Writing comes only with these 3 skills are, you know, properly in place. And as ma'am was telling, parents to spend quality time with the children. And, you know, Gurudev always says, whatever you do, follow the middle path. Ati sarvatra varjayet. So name either of the 2 extremes in whatever aspect. So my request is, you know, requesting all the parents to follow a middle path in all aspects when it comes to the children. There's a little concern that has come up. We see growing absenteeism. A lot of absenteeism. See, we might think, you know, my child is in PP1, PP2, PP3, first standard, second standard. It's okay if the child misses school for 1 or 2 days. You know, for us, whatever content, whatever volume the children are learning looks small. But for the child, it is not so. It's very important. So one day the child misses, there is an important link lost. And if they cannot make up the missing link, it's a big, big, big challenge for the children. So only otherwise the child is sick, unwell. And we also see, you know, like when there are festivals and long weekends, the long weekends are extended to long weekends. The children do not turn up for 2-3 days. And if it is, you know, Shankranti festival, the school anyway gives a holiday. The children don't come for 2-3 days after that. So at this age, if they think, you know, if they miss school, once they grow up, they grow up with that feeling it's okay to miss school. So requesting all the parents to take a serious note of this and ensure that the children come regularly to school. See, anyway, the school gives vacations and it's all planned and it's all informed to the parents well in advance, right? So plan your family vacations along with the school vacations is my sincere, humble appeal to all the parents. And another important thing, like I always end my speeches and my talks, I request all the parents who have not done the happiness course of the Art of Living to kindly enroll and do the happiness program and practice Sudarshan Kriya regularly. So once, you know, the second standard children come to third standard, they will learn Sudarshan Kriya and they'll practice. So do you want your children to overtake you in all these things? So kindly, you know, enroll yourself. You know, our school is an Art of Living center. We have a wonderful teacher here, an experienced teacher, Rajalakshmi madam. So kindly enroll yourselves and become a full, a member of the Art of Living family completely. Along with your children, you know, you can also practice Sudarshan Kriya. So Jai Gurudev, thank you dear parents. So, Jai Gurudev, Jai Shri Ram, and Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your valuable message with us. Your guidance is truly appreciated and will inspire us moving forward.